This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Cops Love Curves Bundle by Kelsie Calloway. Book number 1, Shane. Abigail. A shudder beneath Shane's gaze. This wasn't my idea. Abigail Anderson, is it true? He puts on his cop voice, asking me questions as if I'm a criminal instead of his little sister's best friend. I bite my lower lip and steal a glance at Zoe. I can't believe she was relying on me to get us out of this. She knows that I crack under pressure. Conveniently, Zoe is looking around like a suspicious child who broke a vase and doesn't want to tell Mom. Yeah, my birthday was last week, I grumble, looking down at the ground. After all these years, I thought Shane would know when my birthday was, but I guess he doesn't pay as much attention to me as I do to him. He narrows his eyes at me and then looks to his sister. I think you two are up to something. The accusation is said in a playful tone, and Zoe rolls her eyes at Shane in response. Okay, whatever. Now that I have an adult present, can we please just go shopping without an officer following us? She doesn't have to look her brother up and down to remind him that he's dressed in his police uniform, and he's drawing a lot of attention. Shane releases a sigh, and I can tell that he's been beaten. Fine. The singular word is said as half a groan and half a frustrated agreement, but I'm going to be here until you're finished, patrolling just in case your ex shows up. Zoe's ex-boyfriend is kind of a stalker. Jeremy didn't take their breakup well, and he's been following her around for the last few weeks. There was also an incident where he slashed the tires of her dad's car because he thought it was hers. That's what had put Shane on high alert. Though they couldn't prove it was Jeremy, Zoe was 99% positive it was him. We'll be fine. Zoe rolls her eyes in my direction this time. But immediately Shane glares at her and says, I saw that. You were meant to, she snaps back at her older brother. I grew up without any siblings. My parents had me and decided they were one and done. Watching the way Zoe and Shane interacted over the years made me long for a brother or sister of my own. But it just didn't happen. You two are so cute. I force a smile on my face to wipe away the surly look I know is brewing. Are we free to go dress shopping now? Shane shoots me a look that's softer than the one he's been giving his younger sister. Sure, I suppose. But call me if you guys see Jeremy. The stern cop voice is back in full force. Zoe gives her brother a mock salute and grabs my arm to pull me away. Aye, aye, Captain. She yells back at him as we start heading in the direction of the dress store. Okay, real talk. I'm thinking of going the short route. Suddenly we're talking about prom dresses. The entire reason we came to the mall today. At a shorter 5 feet 1 inch, Zoe has been considering short prom dresses for 2 months now. She doesn't want a long ball gown type to make her look stumpy. I, on the other hand, need a ball gown to hide some of my weight. I don't need a dress that shows off the unfortunate size of my thighs. I'm hoping to find something that turns me into a real-life Cinderella. Maybe then I'll find my Prince Charming. I'm thinking you should find something that shows off the girls, Zoe continues, not needing me to respond to have a conversation with me. That way you'll hook the men with the goods, she referred to my ample chest, and reel them in with your personality. With senior prom only a couple of weeks away, I doubted that I would find a sweetheart this close to graduation. I spent nearly all of my high school years boyfriendless, minus a 1-month stint in my sophomore year when I dated my English partner before realizing he was a tool. I'm not sure I'm the right size for high school boys, I tell Zoe for what feels like the millionth time in our high school career. College is where I'm going to shine. At least I hope so. I'd like to have my first kiss before I hit my 20s. Do you think Shane will make us leave if he's called to an accident or something? I ask as I look over my shoulder to see if her brother is following us. He's not in my line of sight, but that doesn't mean he's not around here somewhere. Zoe shrugs and pulls me into a store. Who knows? Jeremy is relatively harmless, but after the whole tire slashing thing, Shane's been overprotective. She lets go of my arm and starts going through a rack of dresses, looking for one in her size. Honestly, it's getting kind of annoying. I wish someone was protective of me. I spent years getting picked on for my weight. The only defense I had was the one I put up. I didn't have an older brother around to beat someone up or when they turned 18 and went to the police.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.